Cut. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of 2026, and it's the fifth episode of the Lounge podcast. Okay, we have a whole lot of interesting news, stories, what's happening, what's trending. It's interesting out there. So, the AFCON is still going on. The Warriors are already home, and for the past four AFCONs, they have been coming back with 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. And it's okay. We just need to sit down, look at the issue, plan ahead, because it can be the same thing again with the next AFCON if we don't prepare for it now. And we need those changes. Within our soccer league, a whole lot of things are taking shape. Things are changing. So it must be transitional from the local league to the national team. So plans need to be put in place, because we cannot just say the moment we're still having to deliberate on the Warriors, something happens and we forget about the issue. 4 years, another international games are going to come and we're going to cry foul again. The cycle goes on, goes on, goes on. Can we just put a stop by planning, only planning? Because now, where people are still angry at the Warriors, we ended up diverting the issue to the issue of the headboard, and all the attention actually shifted within a day. I don't know if they had a press conference after that. I don't know. The coach was asked to explain himself. I don't know if Zifa had to say something or it was just over just like that. You know what happens? There are a lot of ghetto youths out there playing soccer, Mujimbomo, school stadium, school grounds. Those guys are hoping to play at an elite level one day. So if the Warriors perform, it means you're also increasing the chances of the youngsters, their hope and stuff. So we need to give this issue as much attention as it deserves. All the trending issues are over now. What are we going to do about it? It's something else. So I said earlier, we have the cricket ICC T20 World Cup coming up from Feb to March. If we get to learn from the issues of administration, how the ICC handles their issues, you can see and learn a few things. Oh, I gotta tell you something, guys. To those who don't know, I know Zimbabwe is not much of a cricket nation. Much guys don't value it. Can I say that way? Yeah. So the T20 is coming up. Zimbabwe is playing. We need the full support of the country. The same attention we give to soccer should be the same attention we give to cricket. And I just want to share a few things most people, I think, don't know. In cricket, there are different ball colors, and some are played during the night or so. And there is a red ball and white ball and a pink ball. They're used during different matches. Other ball is used for longer matches. The other ball used for shorter matches. And T20, it actually means something. It means there are 20 overs. Right? So I'm not going to give much detail on that one. I hope you guys will just do a research. You need to know the players, the coaches, the format, so that when you sit down and watch it, you can understand it. Because I hear most of the guys saying, I don't know that. I don't know that. Somewhere it's because of most of the schools in the ghetto don't participate that much. So the nation is actually not exposed to cricket that much. Yes, on social media, the nation is exposed to cricket. But can we say the local schools, the ghetto schools, have exposed the nation to cricket? That's otherwise. So we have divided attention when it comes to soccer and cricket as a nation, but we need to be doing the same things. Speed is in the country. A whole of things are happening. It took social media by storm yesterday. We saw a whole lot of things, the good things, the bad thing, but I'd like to give the organizers thumbs up, considering what we have as a country and the places you managed to take him to. That was a good job. Our options are limited. We're not that resourceful when it comes to diversification in terms of culture or infrastructure and stuff. But for what we have, the organizers did a very good job. Johnny, well done. Uncle Ben are tough like that happens in life. But I just want people to learn, when our parents would call us to our best behaviors when visitors were coming, it was because of a reason. People tend to lose their cool when they are visitors, and it's happening. And thank God the biggest guys didn't come out because it's nothing much, so they stayed low, which is a very good thing. Which is a very good thing. Wow. So today probably it's going to be a very short episode, guys. We have a challenge. The maids decided not to show up from the holidays. So now we're taking turns to take care of Sissy. So today it's my turn. Uh, I've done a lot. I've done a lot so far. I've done a lot, and can hear she's calling me. I just hope I'll finish this very fast before she comes. I've done a lot. Tajga, I had to bath her. Everything is set. Soon we'll be going to town for our hustles. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but it's not the first time I can handle these things. Feeding, bathing. The hardest part is changing the diapers. Yeah, at home it's easy, but in town the environment has changed. There's something else. But this is the real life now. I'm facing as a father. You have to be there. You have to play your part. And as for maids, what can I say? Marawi knew me, guys. Marawi knew me. After the holidays, you just decide, okay, I won't show up. But it's okay. We are used to this. We're used to this. It's going to be interesting. Very busy day, feeding schedules, the noise, the CIHO, Sabatecho, and at the same time trying to work. Now that's real life. I don't know how many guys can do this, but it's more common these days. You see dads and their kids out there, and they just have to do it on a work day. On a weekend, it's okay, but balancing, taking care of the baby and work because your work schedule is flexible is okay. Because today I'm the only one available. Oh, by the way, thank you, Wendy, yesterday for taking care of Sissy. Thank you so much for that. So, our topic of the day is the back to school. That's our topic today. I understand the families want to watch father during the festive season, clothes, the whole Christmas issue. Now it's over. We're back to school uniforms, clothes, places, trunks for boarding schools, covering those 30 bucks something for form ones, form fours. Still remember our days. We had to sit down the whole family and books had to be covered so that everything will be in order. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that next. I think I have a grace period on that. So this brings a whole lot of pressure on the parents because, for the average families, the pressure of Christmas clothes, the pressure of trying to do something for a family, something simple, and soon after that, you're into the school fees issues. It's not easy, that transition. So proper planning is a good thing. So I had to discuss this thing, the parent side and the student side. Because I still remember back in my day, mostly as a parent, you're concerned about actually providing what matters most. What matters most: school fees, uniforms, books. That's it. And for the kid, he or she is worried about how they are going to present themselves at school. How are they going to fit in? During our days, some parents would just send their kids to school with a two-finger haircut. That's something else. The kids lose confidence. Do I have to say it? Bullying other kids will make fun out of you big time. Confidence, low self-esteem because now you feel like you don't fit in. Probably you have to start from one with your sister's uniform or your brother's uniform. Clothes once worn by someone and shoes, they are not the actual size. And at school, you get laughed at like something else. If you're not strong, you might lose it forever. So, if we could actually sit down and deliberate between parents and kids, how do we overcome this? How do we handle this? Because the parents will be exhausted, they'll be out of the finances, and you have to go to school by hook or by crook. But for you, the kid, the fees parts and the other things, nothing much. You'll be worried about how you're going to present yourself, and a whole lot of pressure builds up. I still remember one of our guys at high school, because of these things, he ended up spending fees on collar uniforms, four corner shoes. Guys were wearing what? Yoga boys, white t-shirts, white shirts. Why did you see Tommy Hilfiger? Because of pressure, the pressure to fit in. It can be something else for the kid. And what happens then? You're derailed. You're no longer focused on school, you focus on how to maintain your image at school. So sometimes it's good for the parents to take their kids to school, which does not give the kid much pressure when it comes to his image. There are things to do with status at school. How the school views you, how you present yourselves, those simple things, meaningless to the parent, very meaningful to the kid. And we were crazy about the Dandy go around from Naganj. That shot would make you appear probably. What can I compare it to today? Mm, just can't find an example. You'd actually fit in, friends. You wouldn't have a problem with girls or those things. You'll be confident because of how you would have to present yourself. It's very unfortunate Naganji closed. I don't know what the current guys are doing. Some other guys were wearing the Revo trousers, the one that covers the shoe. those things were simple, but they would make you fit in at school. They would make you fit in, and it was more like a confidence booster. Okay, guys, I'm being cold and it's time I have to go. Ah, guess what? She calls me Fire. I don't know how long it's going to last, but she uses my nickname.